After ranking retirement in Asia, Europe, and Latin America, our most watched videos on this channel keep coming back to one question: where in America should you actually retire? Today, we're counting down the 20 best states in the country to retire in 2026, based on taxes, healthcare access, cost of living, and climate. Stick around, because the state at number 1 might not be the one you expect. We picked these 20 using real tax data, cost of living numbers, and healthcare access, not just gut feeling or postcard scenery. We're starting at number 20 and working our way to the very best, so save this video now. You'll want it when you start planning. Iowa opens our countdown as one of the most overlooked retirement values in the entire Midwest, with a cost of living well below the national average. Housing here is remarkably affordable. A comfortable home in most Iowa towns costs a fraction of coastal state prices, leaving more of a fixed income for everything else. The state has phased out state tax on retirement income entirely, meaning pensions, 401k withdrawals, and Social Security all go untaxed at the state level. Healthcare access is solid in cities like Des Moines and Iowa City, both home to well-regarded hospital systems. 4 distinct seasons and a genuinely tight-knit small-town culture appeal to retirees who grew up in the Midwest or simply want a slower pace. For low cost of living and zero state tax on retirement income, Iowa earns a solid spot to open this list. Property taxes here also run below the national average, adding one more line item that stays predictable year after year. Oklahoma combines a low cost of living with genuinely affordable health care, making a fixed retirement income stretch further than in most states. Housing costs here rank among the lowest in the country, with many retirees able to buy a home outright using proceeds from selling a home in a pricier state. The state exempts a portion of retirement income from state tax, and property taxes stay well below the national average across most counties. Mild winters compared to states further north, paired with a genuinely low cost of everyday living, keep monthly budgets predictable. Oklahoma City and Tulsa both offer big city healthcare and amenities without big city prices. For sheer affordability, Oklahoma is one of the best value states on this entire list. Retirees moving from higher cost states often find their monthly budget drops by hundreds of dollars without changing their lifestyle at all. Kentucky's rolling bluegrass hills and low cost of living make it a quietly popular choice for retirees who want scenery without a coastal price tag. Housing costs sit well below the national average, and property taxes across most counties are among the lowest in the country. Social Security is fully exempt from state tax, and a portion of pension income is also excluded, easing the load on fixed incomes. Louisville and Lexington both offer strong hospital systems, while smaller towns keep the pace slow and the cost of living even lower. Mild four-season weather and genuine southern hospitality round out the appeal for retirees relocating from colder states. For scenery and tax-friendly retirement income, Kentucky earns a solid spot on this list. Bourbon country tourism has also brought a wave of new restaurants and amenities to towns that used to feel sleepier. Nevada has no state income tax at all, meaning pensions, 401k withdrawals, and Social Security all arrive completely untouched at the state level. Las Vegas and Reno both offer big city amenities and healthcare, while smaller towns like Boulder City provide a genuinely quiet alternative nearby. Housing costs vary widely, but many retirees find more space for their money here than in neighboring California, just a short drive away. Nevada also has no estate or inheritance tax, an appealing detail for retirees thinking about what they'll pass on. Dry desert air and year-round sunshine appeal strongly to retirees managing arthritis or other weather-sensitive conditions. For zero income tax and genuine sunshine, Nevada earns a strong spot on this list. Proximity to California means family visits stay easy, even while your own tax bill drops dramatically after the move. Idaho pairs a low cost of living with genuinely stunning mountain and lake scenery, a combination that's drawn a steady wave of retirees in recent years. Housing remains more affordable here than in neighboring western states, even as prices have climbed in recent years around Boise. Social Security is fully exempt from state tax, and the overall tax burden ranks favorably compared to most western states. Boise offers solid hospital access and a genuinely walkable downtown, while smaller mountain towns provide a quieter alternative. 4 real seasons, clean air, and low crime rates make Idaho appealing for retirees who want nature without total isolation. For scenery paired with tax-friendly retirement income, Idaho earns a solid mid-list spot. Boise, in particular, has drawn a steady wave of retirees priced out of nearby western states looking for better value. New Mexico blends a low cost of living with high desert scenery and some of the clearest skies in the country. Housing costs here remain well below the national average, especially outside of Santa Fe's more competitive market. The state has phased out tax on Social Security income entirely, and property taxes rank among the lowest in the nation. Albuquerque offers strong hospital systems, while Santa Fe and Taos provide a genuinely artistic, slower-paced alternative. Mild 4-season weather with low humidity appeals to retirees managing joint pain or other weather-sensitive conditions. For tax-friendly income and genuine high-desert beauty, New Mexico earns its place on this list. Balloon Fiesta season each October also gives retirees here one of the most photogenic events in the entire country, right in their backyard. South Dakota has no state income tax at all, and property taxes stay reasonable across most of the state, especially outside the Black Hills tourist areas. Housing remains genuinely affordable, particularly in smaller towns away from Rapid City and Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls offers a well-regarded regional hospital system, giving retirees access to solid health care without a major metro price tag. The state also has no estate or inheritance tax, a detail retirees planning their legacy often weigh heavily. Wide open space, low crime, and a genuinely slow pace of life round out the appeal for retirees craving quiet. For zero income tax and true affordability, South Dakota earns a strong mid-list spot. Retirees who spend part of the year traveling also appreciate that South Dakota residency comes with genuinely simple paperwork. Missouri combines a low cost of living with a central location that makes visiting family across the country easier than from either coast. Housing costs here rank among the most affordable in the nation, letting home sale proceeds from pricier states stretch even further. The state has phased out tax on Social Security income, and a portion of other retirement income is also exempt. St. Louis and Kansas City both offer major hospital systems, while the Ozarks provide a genuinely scenic, slower-paced alternative. 4 real seasons and a low overall cost of living make budgets easy to predict year to year. For affordability and central location, Missouri earns a solid spot on this list. The Lake of the Ozarks region in particular has become a popular retirement enclave for its mix of water access and small-town pricing. Mississippi consistently ranks as one of the most affordable states in the country, with housing costs well below the national average almost everywhere. The state fully exempts retirement income, pensions, 401k withdrawals, and Social Security from state tax entirely. The Gulf Coast towns around Biloxi and Ocean Springs offer warm weather living at a fraction of Florida's coastal prices. Jackson provides regional hospital access, while smaller towns keep everyday costs remarkably low. Genuine Southern hospitality and a relaxed pace of life appeal to retirees prioritizing community over convenience. For sheer affordability and full retirement income tax exemption, Mississippi earns a strong spot on this list. Coastal casinos and fresh Gulf seafood add an unexpected bit of entertainment to what's otherwise one of the quietest, most affordable retirements on this list. Alabama pairs a low cost of living with a fully exempt Social Security tax policy, letting fixed incomes go further than in most states. Housing costs here remain well below the national average, especially in smaller towns outside Birmingham and Huntsville. The Gulf Coast around Gulf Shores and Orange Beach offers genuine beach living at a fraction of Florida's prices. Birmingham and Huntsville both offer strong regional hospital systems, giving retirees real healthcare access without major metro costs. Mild winters and a relatively low overall tax burden round out the appeal for retirees relocating from colder or pricier states. For beach access paired with genuine affordability, Alabama earns a solid spot on this list. Retirees drawn to the Gulf Coast here often say the pace feels like Florida did decades ago before prices climbed. Wyoming has no state income tax and one of the lowest overall tax burdens in the entire country, a huge draw for retirees on a fixed income. The state also has no estate tax, making it a popular legal residence for retirees managing significant retirement savings. Housing costs vary, but small towns throughout the state remain far more affordable than neighboring Colorado's mountain towns. Access to Yellowstone and the Tetons gives retirees world-class outdoor recreation right in their backyard. Healthcare access is more limited in rural areas, so many retirees settle near Cheyenne or Jackson for better hospital access. For sheer tax advantages and stunning scenery, Wyoming earns a firm spot in our top 10. The trade-off for lower population density is real solitude. Some retirees love it. Others find it takes real adjustment. Arizona has long been one of America's classic retirement destinations, combining warm, dry winters with a genuinely reasonable cost of living. Retirement communities around Phoenix and Tucson offer everything from golf courses to full medical campuses built specifically around retiree needs. Social Security is fully exempt from state tax, and the overall income tax rate ranks favorably compared to other Sunbelt states. Dry heat appeals strongly to retirees managing arthritis, though summer temperatures do require real adjustment for newcomers. World-class hospital systems in Phoenix and Tucson give retirees serious healthcare access without leaving the state. For classic Sunbelt retirement living, Arizona easily earns a top 10 spot on this list. Snowbirds who split time between Arizona and a northern state also appreciate the flexibility that low property costs make possible. Texas has no state income tax at all, meaning pensions, 401k withdrawals, and Social Security all arrive completely untaxed at the state level. The state's sheer size means retirees can choose from desert, hill country, coastline, or big city living, all within the same tax-friendly state. Major cities like Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio offer some of the best hospital systems in the entire country. The Texas Hill Country around Fredericksburg and Kerrville has become a genuine retirement hotspot for its mild climate and wine country charm. Property taxes run higher than in some states, so many retirees weigh that against the zero income tax when running their numbers. For sheer variety and zero income tax, Texas earns a firm spot in our top 10. San Antonio and Austin both offer big city amenities at a noticeably lower cost than similar-sized cities on either coast. Virginia balances a moderate cost of living with excellent healthcare access, particularly in the corridor between Richmond and Washington, D.C. Social Security is fully exempt from state tax, and veterans receive additional retirement income exemptions, a major draw for the state's large military retiree population. The Blue Ridge Mountains and Shenandoah Valley offer genuinely scenic, more affordable retirement options outside the pricier D.C. suburbs. Coastal towns like Williamsburg and Virginia Beach combine history and beach access in one relatively mild climate. Mild four-season weather without extreme winters appeals to retirees who want seasons without brutal cold. For veterans and healthcare access alike, Virginia earns a strong spot in our top 10. The state's proximity to major airports also makes visiting grandchildren scattered across the country genuinely easier than from more remote states. North Carolina consistently ranks among the top retirement destinations in the country, combining mountains, beaches, and cities all in one state. Asheville and the surrounding Blue Ridge Mountains have become a genuine retirement hub, prized for cool summers and stunning scenery. Social Security is fully exempt from state tax, and the overall cost of living stays below the national average in most of the state. The Outer Banks and Wilmington offer coastal living at a fraction of Florida's beachfront prices. Major hospital systems in Charlotte, Raleigh, and Asheville give retirees serious healthcare access wherever they settle. For sheer variety of scenery and lifestyle, North Carolina earns a firm spot near the top of this list. Retirees who can't choose between mountains and beach often end up splitting the difference and keeping a home base near the Piedmont in between. Georgia pairs a genuinely low cost of living with a tax-friendly retirement policy that's made it one of the fastest-growing retiree destinations in the South. Retirement income, including Social Security, pensions, and a large chunk of other retirement income, gets significant exemptions from state tax. Savannah's historic charm and coastal access give retirees a slower pace, without leaving major hospital systems too far behind. Atlanta offers world-class healthcare access, while smaller towns throughout the state keep everyday costs remarkably low. Mild winters and genuine southern hospitality round out the appeal for retirees relocating from colder or pricier states. For tax advantages and genuine affordability, Georgia earns a strong top 5 spot on this list. Golf communities around Savannah and the coast have become especially popular with retirees relocating from colder northeastern states. Delaware might be small, but it packs a genuinely retiree-friendly tax policy that draws people from up and down the East Coast. The state has no sales tax at all, and Social Security is fully exempt from state income tax, a rare combination among East Coast states. Coastal towns like Rehoboth Beach and Lewis offer beach living within easy driving distance of major East Coast cities and their airports. Property taxes rank among the lowest on the entire East Coast, a major draw for retirees selling a home in a higher tax neighboring state. Its small size means everything. Beaches, healthcare, and family visiting from up the coast stays within easy reach. For East Coast access without East Coast taxes, Delaware earns a strong top 5 spot. Its location within a few hours of Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. means specialist healthcare is always within reach if needed. South Carolina has become one of the most popular retirement destinations in the country, and the tax policy explains a lot of why. Social Security is fully exempt from state tax, and a substantial amount of other retirement income also receives exemptions. Myrtle Beach and Hilton Head offer genuine coastal living, while Greenville provides a more affordable inland alternative with mountain views nearby. The overall cost of living stays below the national average across most of the state, even in popular retirement communities. Mild winters and an enormous, well-established retiree community make settling in easier than almost anywhere else in the South. For coastal living and genuine tax advantages, South Carolina earns a firm spot in our top 3. Charleston's historic charm adds a genuinely walkable, culturally rich option for retirees who want more than just beach and golf. Tennessee takes the number 2 spot with 0 state income tax at all, meaning every dollar of retirement income arrives completely untouched. The Great Smoky Mountains give retirees stunning scenery, while Nashville and Knoxville provide genuine big city healthcare access nearby. Housing costs remain reasonable across most of the state, especially compared to other no-income tax states like Texas or Florida. Nashville's live music scene and Knoxville's outdoor access give retirees genuinely different lifestyle options within the same tax-friendly state. Mild four-season weather in the eastern half of the state appeals to retirees who want seasons without brutal winters. For 0 income tax paired with real scenery, Tennessee earns a well-deserved number 2 spot. Chattanooga has also emerged as a smaller, more affordable alternative to Nashville for retirees who still want city amenities. Florida takes the number 1 spot for a reason that shouldn't surprise anyone. 0 state income tax, warm weather nearly year-round, and the largest retiree community in the entire country. With no state income tax and no estate tax, Social Security, pensions, and 401k withdrawals all arrive completely untouched at the state level. Massive retirement communities like the Villages offer an entire built-out lifestyle. Golf, healthcare, and social clubs, all in one planned community. Major hospital systems throughout the state, especially around Tampa, Orlando, and Miami, give retirees serious healthcare access wherever they settle. Beyond the theme parks, the state holds genuine natural beauty. The Gulf Coast, the Keys, and the Everglades, all within a few hours' drive of anywhere. For sheer tax advantages, healthcare access, and an enormous built-in retiree community, Florida earns the #1 spot on this entire list. Whether it's a downsized condo near the coast or a full house inland, Florida remains the default answer for a reason most retirees can immediately see once they visit. That's our countdown of the 20 best states in America to retire in 2026. Whichever one fits your budget and lifestyle, always run your own numbers on state taxes, healthcare costs, and housing before you commit. State tax rules change often, so double-check current law before making any final decision based on what you hear here. A short trial stay of a few weeks or months in any of these states will tell you more than any list ever could, ours included. If this helped you plan your next chapter, subscribe for more retirement guides and tell us in the comments which state you'd actually pick.